Hi, welcome to the Obachanchatter. How are you today? Today is February the 23rd, 2024, and it's like 8:30 in the morning. I'm here with you to do a couple of recaps. My first one is Vanderpump Rules season 11, episode 4. This episode is entitled Dog Days of Summer. I did want you to know that I did watch season 11, episode 3. I don't know what the episode was, but let's just call it this: the same crying Tom and Tom. Yeah, it was just the same old Ariana and Tom still living in the same house, not getting along. I think him having a party, blah blah blah. Him having storming off, having issue with James, just the whole he not wanting to take responsibility or accountability for any of his actions, and it just carried on to this episode as well. So anyway, I'm gonna start off not at the very beginning of the episode, but I'm gonna start off with Tom and Billy Lee. Is that her name? Or Billy are at a seaside something, an ice bath. He's gonna do a ice bath, and it's first he's sitting and he cold. He says intense. Then he gets on his knees or something in the ice bath and plunges his head into it, and Billy's like, whatever. So anyway, they come up and he's sitting around. They land on the couch talking. And Billy is saying, "Oh, the world came down so hard on you. You're supposed to be happy. Are you dating?" He says, "No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm saving myself for Raquel, who keeps extending in this, I guess, mental health facility till she gets better." So Tom hadn't talked to her in 3 weeks. So anyway, he sits there. He combines with Billy. He's like, "I just wanted to be happy." So anyway, we see him say, with his legs crossed in his confessional, that the only way it seemed like the world would have been a better place is if he would just go away. But you know that's not going to happen because people like assholes don't go away. You value yourself too much to contemplate doing anything to yourself. So I don't even know why Lisa even had the conversation with Sheena and them. So anyway, let's keep this shit moving. So anyway, we at Lisa's and Allie's house, and Sheena in the pool with the girls, and she tells that she tells the girls that her and Lala went to visit Lisa Vanderpump at her place, and they met her beautiful little dog named Donut. And Lisa shared to them that she had been talking to Tom and that he's in a real bad place, and that he feels like the whole world is against him, turning against him. He don't have any friends, and he just don't know what to do with himself. And he's reminding her of her brother with this depression. So I guess she's trying to lead that he may do something to harm himself. So she needs the girls not to be so hard on him. So anyway, uh, Sheena starts Sheena started to cry, and she said that Tom was a very good friend to her. Yeah, she says Tom was a very good friend to her, and that she sent him a nice text message when his friend died, and he didn't bother to reach out to her or nothing, and he not taking responsibility. That he called Lala, who is now visibly upset and crying because she said she got to keep taking responsibility and accountability for what she's done. But Tom doesn't have to do any of that, and he still calling her a narcissist. So he's not taking any type of responsibility. So Lisa said, "Listen, just something about the lake place in Tahoe. And Tom's got the place, and that they should all go, check it out, see what's going on, but not to be hard on Tom." So anyway, while she in the pool, she's telling them that she don't want to keep coming down on him because his mental health is at stake. So we see Ariana, in her confessional, say he supposed to feel like this. He did some shit that aggravates some shit, and now this is the consequences of why he feel like shit. And I don't feel bad for him. He created this. So anyway, Sheena says in the pool, he was a good friend to me. And Ariana say it wasn't genuine. So she don't have nothing but smoke for Tom. So and anybody that's trying to say anything nice about him, she don't want to hear it because Ariana is saying is that all he gotta do is be welcomed back into the fold of the parties and he gonna think everything is good. So they believe that to be true. So um we got Tom and Lala sitting on the side of the pool and they talk. And Tom tells Lala how Ariana was coming off like she was the queen of them the night before last, like talking to him condescending, like she's some type of diva and not a woman that's been hurt. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not going to bow down to her. I'm not going to grovel to be friends with her ass either. So, Lala says, I can't keep doing this with you. I go between the fetal position and swinging a machete, and I got to find the middle ground. So anyway, Tom apologized for talking about her ugly lips and said she's pretty to him and he love her. And that, whatever it is that she is doing with him right now, he hoped that she would find some of that for Tom because Tom is family and he really cared about him and that he's not going to turn his back on his friend. So, um, So we got a scene with James is visiting Lala, and I said it's cute watching Lala clean up her baby room, her little daughter room. See her, Lala got a clean house. Her house ain't never junky. And when they do show you pictures of her in her place, she always straightening up or something. But the house is always clean. So James said, I ain't never been up. She said, I'm upstairs. And she said, he said, I ain't never been upstairs. And he said, okay, sweet. So anyway, she cleaned up and said, this Baba dirty. And he says, that your baby bottle? She's like, man, fuck you. But he said that because Lala used to drink a baby bottle. And they show a scene of her and Sheena laying in the bed. And while Lala in the bed, she's sucking on the damn baby bottle. So anyway, they come downstairs and talk. James getting my soda out the refrigerator. And Lala gets some kind of energy water, Perrier water, some shit. So she say, what was your rock bottom? And she said, no, you ain't got to tell me. He said, why wouldn't I want to tell you? He said, I'll tell you. She said, I mean, I won't tell nobody. He said, who the fuck are you going to tell? She said, I mean, nobody. Because who will have to understand it like we do? So he said he just had a fight with a girlfriend. She left, took dogs or cats. And shit was gone for a couple days. And he just really got himself together because he was losing everything, his DJ jobs. He was drinking this and that. He said he'll never go back to drinking again. He's done with it. I think he said he's been sober almost 90 days. That he'll probably be a weed smoker, but he's done with drinking. And he's realized from giving up drinking what he had been losing all along because of the drinking. So he good with that. So anyway, Lala shares a moment where she says that she'll probably never have another relationship with a guy like James because they grew up together and they was reckless together. They even slept together a few times. They did dirt together. They was almost for shit. Then one minute they love each other, the next minute they hate each other. They were just weird. So they kind of bonded together. So they knew each other before. So she said their relationship is going to be close. So, yeah, I said her face pretty clean. Yeah, so James told Lala he got sober when he was arguing with Raquel all the time. He said first time he stopped drinking, he did it for his relationship, but this time he doing it for himself, and he done with drinking. So yes, Lala said her and James have a special relationship. That they have found friendship in sobriety, being drunk together. There's all the rules of life together. So we got Joe at Tom's house and she cutting his hair. And we don't understand what the relationship is, but now I understand it because I could have almost thought I heard Tom say that him and Joe messed around for a little bit, but it wasn't official boyfriend, girlfriend. But they just went back to friends, back to platonic. So anyway, she cutting his hair, and he said they had a short romance. So anyway, the other Tom comes to visit. So Tom tells him that he rented a place in Lake Tahoe, a nice place, and that he's inviting Tom. And Tom is like, really? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, Katie and Adriana aren't coming. They said they got something to do. And Tom was like, yeah, that's good. I don't want them to come because they turn everybody against us. And I'm like, what the fuck is Tom talking about? So the other Tom was like, huh? Yeah, they got the whole world turned against you and I. You know, and I was like, what the fuck? He said all the merchandise and the clicks and the clickbait they got from chasing my story. So I was like, this motherfucker got the wrong attitude. Tom really want to take him. So Tom was like, oh shit. He's like, I was thinking that when I invited him, he'll have a. He's like, give him 5 minutes to just, say what they got to say, and you just eat that shit. And he said 5 minutes. I mean, it's been like 5 months. Really, fucking Tom? I can't stand this motherfucker. I don't like him at all. I do not like him. This motherfucker is so fucking selfish. It's ridiculous. He don't see. I don't know. I hope I can keep watching this. I can't keep watching him do this type of shit. Like that's why I couldn't do the episode 3 because the last scene is where he go outside and talk to Sheen. And he's like, Lala's a narcissism. I mean, you talked about it enough of me. But if you think about it, is it really your business? Bitch, you made it my business when you started lying to me and shit. I don't know. I just don't. I was like, Tom, leave this motherfucker. So anyway, so they continue to talk, and Tom tells the other Tom, well, Lala was being a little soft towards him. Like she's softening up. He was like, oh, really? I'm just like, this motherfucker, he got a lot of nerve. And I said, what a dickhead. He ain't suicide. His ego too big. Listen to how he talk. Yeah. So we got Sheen and Brock at her apartment, and Tori's coming over to babysit. But if I was Tori, I wouldn't watch fucking Summer Moon. I mean, I like the little girl, but I wouldn't watch it because of the mother. I'd be like, you got me over here to babysit, but then you calling your sister over. The bitch, his little girl ain't but 2 years old. What the fuck is she gonna do? Then you calling your sister to watch me watch her. Man, fuck that. Watch your own kids. So anyway, they get the couples night out, and it's their first night out. So anyway, they meeting with James and Allie to talk about this Tahoe shit, this trip to Tahoe under Tom. So and to talk about what Lisa was talking about. So anyway, when it comes to Tom, his mental state. So anyway, Tori come over to the apartment and they go out to dinner with James and Allie. And so she called her sister over to watch the babysitter. So I'm like, man, fuck this. So anyway, it's that first time out with a nanny and the sister watching the baby. I'm like, man, she is just, you need to get over this OCDC, PSDT shit because I ain't doing this with you. And you know what? You stay up in this house with her. I'm going to get ready to leave. I'm going to go hang out with the fellas or with some grown folk and then I'll be back. And when you ready to leave her, then I'll come because you used to be fun. And I'm going to find me somebody that's goddamn fun, okay, Sheena? So anyway, I could see the gleam in his eye when they did went through that when she do that emo music. She was like, "This is my wife." I mean, she's exciting. Now that she became a mom and she boring. So anyway, get your shit together, Shayna. So anyway, Allie and James show up, and she didn't want to know who all going to Lake Tahoe. So she texts Tom and asks him did he invite Tom, and he write text back yes. So he's like, damn. So so Sheena started sharing with Allie and James what Lisa was talking to her and Lala about. And she said, you know how I keep coming at him, and Witchcom said the same thing. We can still be cool with Ariana, but we don't got to be this hard on Tom. You know what I'm saying? He did some shit that tore some shit up, but we ain't got it. And Allie's like, I don't really want to be around him because he never really did nothing to me. And I know if I see him and I listen to him, I'm start softening up. And that's going to really fuck with Ariana. And it is going to fuck with Ariana because Ariana already drew a line in the sand. And she was like, if you fucking with them, you not fucking with me. That's it. So, they was like, we don't know what to do. So anyway, they're not really worried about the Lake Tahoe shit that much because um Katie and Ariana not going. So anyway, Ashley says she got a heart, so she gonna fall. She don't want to fall that thing with Tom, and she said she don't want to be fake nice because she know how bad Tom hurt James. So she don't want to fucking be bothered. So they all have agreed that in this group, this fucking with Tom and Ariana thing can get really messy real quick. So anyway, James goes by Vanderpump Dogs to see Lisa, and she just want to talk to him about the state of what Tom's mind is, and for him to be nice to him, stop being so mean to him. So James like, all right, I ain't gonna fuck with him. So he's like, all right, I'll see what's up. I'll do something, Lisa. So Lisa's like, okay. So anyway, so I said Thomas being a bitch, what they did to him, show them how to treat him. They showed the world how to treat us, Tom. And he trying to list Tom in his bullshit. But Tom was like, you tie me too close to this shit. It's all the clicks they made from me. So like I said, he got the wrong attitude. Real wrong attitude. So So anyway, we got James and Allie preparing for their first pool party at the house, and James is complaining because he spent $2,000. He said he had to buy the grill of food on, and to buy the food, and the beach towel, and the drink. So we got Ariana's talking to Katie in her room, and she tells him that the Lyft driver that brought them home, that brought her home, brought her the night that she found out Tom and Raquel brought her home again and said, "Do you remember me?" He said, "I remember this house. You was arguing with your boyfriend or whatever." And she started laughing. She said, "Ooh, if he needed people that wanted to talk to him, and you drove me home right after." So Katie was laughing. Said, "Does he read Reddit?" You was plastered all over the newspaper for a minute, all over social media. So anyway, they laugh about it. So anyway, Katie said she would rather eat a denim jacket than to go to Lake Tahoe and be with Tom. So she was saying Ariana said Lala made some good points last night that she didn't give a damn about what Tom had to say. So anyway, she said she got shit to do. They need to open up that sandwich shop, get their licenses and shit to be able to serve drinks and whatever, whatever. So anyway, I put so the ladies are on their way at Lisa's house, and they meet the new dog, and they all make a bet that Lisa asked them why they ain't got no clothes on, and so sure enough, Lisa said, "Why y'all ain't wearing no clothes?" And they let them know that they're going to James' pool party after they leave the house. So Lisa told them that she never, that suicidal anything with suicide will ever enter into her life, but it has, and that she, you can't keep knocking them down. You gotta let them stand up. So Lala said he ain't taking no accountability for his shit. So Lala said she tired of being angry and her anger is killing her. So she said, I don't know what to do if I got to choose between Ariana or Tom. And Lisa said, go by your gut. Don't be a people pleaser. Do what you need to do to make this better. So anyway, James shows up at the pool party and he got another plant. And Allie said he done gave him 3 plants now. She gonna have to order a gardener. And I like that dress that she's wearing. Her confessionals cream color. I think a version of it was worn by Sutton in the reunion for Beverly Hills Housewives, but hers was blue. And but I like this one. I like this on Allie. It's nice. So anyway, I think James did a lot of work. He made like a floating something about her sandwich shop floaty thing for them for the girls in the pool, and Tom and James they drop off the fucking roof of the house. They plunge into the pool. Uh, so Allie and Lala are talking. And Allie want to know if James ever told, and Lala wants to know if James ever told Allie his rock bottom. And I always say he has, but I don't think that's something you have to share that with you. I don't feel comfortable with talking to you about this. So she said, you think he would tell me? She said, I think he would if you ask. So she said, yeah, I just want to know, I just want to talk to him. She said, talk to him and see. So anyway, they instead of the ladies getting BBLs, they said they're gonna do 50 squats a day all summer long, and then by the end of the summer, it looked like they done the BBL. Probably. Yeah, so she wanted to know how James got sober. So the reason why uh Lala's rock bottom was she went on a trip with Randall and her family, and she said she went on a drunk binge for 4 days straight, and that she put herself together. She's like, no more. She woke up the next day and went for help. So James said he going on 90 days being sober, but he burned all his goddamn food up on the grill. So he saves the food off the grill. He's having a good time at his first party. So we're gonna see how this Lake Tahoe shit go, but I don't think it's gonna go that good for Tom. Like I said, I wasn't that excited about. Sometimes these episodes they okay to watch, but not good enough to do like a review on. And I am really just sick of this. First of all, they're not showing the Raquel girl. Tom hadn't talked to her in 3 weeks. He swear he saving himself for her. What else is going on? Um, I can kind of feel Ariana a little bit, but she's still hurting. hmm And her and Tom needed to cut that shit out. They're living in the same house, kind of. I don't know. I think what she's trying to do is he made her life difficult, so she's trying to make his. She's making his life difficult, especially if she ain't paying no bills and shit. So anyway, I'll review the very next episode, and hopefully I got something else better to say about it. So anyway, you could visit anywhere in the world, but you spent 25 minutes here with me, and you don't know how much I love it. And I had 45 subscribers. Thank you, my person that joined. So anyway, I'll see you at the next recap. Bye now.